Right. I've came back. I've came back to Britain. And I've already spoke about that. And when I left and at the airports, some places had airports. I've spoke a bit more about airports recently. Some places had airports, and you didn't have to pay. And there weren't much security and all that because the travelling was all done by necessity. If they had prices, if they had the security, it was done by necessity. If you seen a sign that said you can't wear your shoes in here, it was done by necessity. If there's a law, say you can't kill someone, the law was done by necessity. The policeman arresting the person was done by necessity. And the person killing the person was done by necessity. Now that'd be about 4 times out of 10. Not 9 times out of 10, or 9 times plus out of 10. But I've came back to Britain, and it's like you're being recreated by something that just hasn't got a clue about anything at all, whatsoever. And we're heading towards death. We've got time to worry about. Hence the necessities. Time's a big problem. You'd know if you were the time traveller. Like I've been talking about recently, like I said, global warming, I didn't really want to talk about it, and I still don't, but it's like, most places, if you're a time traveller, there's a star. There's a star in most places, which means, you know, you're hot, you're dying, unless you've got the defence. Now, I am a bit like that myself, like a star, and I don't mean fame. I mean, like El Diablo, a bit. And if you were a time traveller, you'd know it. And I don't want to go on about that. So there's a lot of things like that. And you need the signs that say, don't wear your shoes, or the laws. It's all linked. But the laws being there, the police being there, the people doing it, doesn't mean a thing. It never has. But I've came back to Britain. Now this to me is normal. It's like the story of the monkeys with the banana, and they gave them water guns. Now in Britain, we all used to know the water guns don't mean a fucking thing. They don't mean a thing one bit. We're getting the banana. But I've came back, and the water guns are a big fucking deal. And I really do think these are being recreated. But it is heading towards death, because we do have to defend from time, from the higher systems, from the lower systems, and it's all being ignored really. Because there's a law doesn't mean don't do it in front of the policeman. Because there's a rule, it doesn't mean don't do it. But I've came back and now it does. You know, I don't. That's the problem with it. I've been here before, and I don't always need to know. And I want to put that clear. If there is people shooting people in front of policemen, doesn't mean a thing to the policeman, doesn't mean a thing to the person. People wearing the shoes in a mosque, stuff like that. If it's actually happening, I don't always need to know, as long as we're defended. But still, I see it. I see it every now and again. I see the odd thing, the odd hint of it. Even on the news, like, you know, someone's being shot. He was unarmed. He never done anything wrong his whole life. The police aren't talking. So tonight we're having a party. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's normal to me. But I've came back and that's all gone. And I don't know where he's coming from. One bit. But I've been here for so long, going through all this, that it mightn't mean anything. might mean a thing that I haven't saw it, and I do know it for a long time. But I've got to say this time it's been a lot longer than usual and a lot different. Um, so that's my latest update. It's meanings now. I haven't got a problem with meanings one bit. I think meanings are fine, but people are seeing these signs. Um, like I put signs up, and I do mean them sometimes. Do you know what I mean? So I expect it 4 times out of 10, but like on average. But like the shooting, if I put a sign up saying don't wear shoes, or I scream at you for an hour not to wear your shoes, get your fucking shoes off for an hour. Now I know there's some people who go on for 20 years, and in that case it's just best taking them off because they'll end up fucking us up anyway. So if I scream at you for an hour or there's a sign up, I don't expect you to take your shoes off. I expect you to know what I mean with offending. Keep shoes on. But I'll keep screaming for a fucking hour. And that's the way it is. Like the law. There's never been a meaning to it. We get the meaning. We're not without meaning. Smart enough to have it. But we're smart enough to have it and still defend. Well, that's what we've always been. But I've came back and I'm seeing we're heading towards death. And I really don't know what to do. I don't know what the fucking hell is going on in this country. But time sort it out anyway, just gotta keep going. I know. If you keep going with these ways you're going, and it doesn't go back to normal, we're gonna head back to what I've been talking about recently. And if that's still not working, we're gonna die. We're gonna head back to the way it used to be. I don't even know whether it's happening in this system. When I say we'll head back, I mean we will, to defend the way it used to be, where people would come in or we go to other places and you take, I'm going to say 96 because, might wake some up, but I very much doubt it's going to be many. 90, people would come in the airport and they'd have 96 coffins with them, and then that'd be it, to fill the coffins up if we couldn't stop them. And that's where we're going to end up back at, because no one seems to be doing anything defensive. No, I don't know if this is defensive. I don't know if I am waking you up, or I never usually look at it like that. I usually look at it like everyone's already awake. And I find the whole thing of me having to do this hilarious. But this time I am worried. I am thinking no one's awake. Like I do them things. I do them things in front of the policeman. I'd do any of that. I'd wear my shoes in a mosque. I can't really go out much because your last name means something, and I attack people. I do. Not with my fists, like in ways you can't even imagine. Some people who get the 96 thing might know what I mean. Like I was talking about the El Diablo thing, like the stars. That's not even the extent of it. And I can't fully control it myself. I know it sounds like X-Men, but I'm sick of living in as well now, because it never used to be this way either. It's not normal to me. I haven't heard of it before, so it's not real. And you must have something wrong with you. You must be a bit off your head, sort of thing. Maybe not off your head is a good thing to say with them people with the 96, but I mean it straight. So there you go. I do try and talk straight because I can't be arsed with that anymore, because we've got to deal with the higher systems and the lower systems at the same time now. So I can't be arsed with talking anything but straight. Occasionally I'll make Paijo video, but that's about it. I hope we can get back on track, and I hope we really don't end up back at people coming to the airports with coffins and body bags and all that. Still might end up there, but by necessity, and by that I mean like once a year, once every 5 years. I don't want to go back to where it's every 2 months, 3 months, no matter what system we're in. Because we've got to defend no matter what system we're in. Do you know what I mean? Even if the system doesn't understand it, doesn't understand reality, we have to live like that. We have to live like that to defend us. It shouldn't be doing the things it's doing. It shouldn't 9 times out of 10, if it sees a crime, say I'm gonna have to arrest them. And it's nothing to do with groups. It's just reality. But is it doing? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I've been here for so long that it fucks me head up really badly. But I'm gonna say it is. I'm gonna say it is. This one time, I do believe it, because I'm not seeing anything on the telly that seems like, a bit insane, a bit fucked up, but it's not insane or fucked up. Like, even just, Sunday lunch, someone just having a shit on the floor. That's all normal to me. That that George Bush speech where he says about giving every child in America 3 nuclear weapons, that's all normal. It getting said is all spot on for us to survive, for the country to survive. And we do it with the planet as well. The planet is united, even with the coffins and all that. Like years ago, we weren't, and that did used to happen. But then we united, and it was still happening. But it was good. But now I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't want to get back there because I think we'll snap out of everything. There you go. See you later.